Hello everyone. Some of you may know me, some of you may not. So I'm going to make this live bio. My name is Baleanu. I came to the United States about 35, 36 years ago with my family. We escaped communist Romania. But that's not what this is about. What this is about is why I am doing what I'm doing. I'm an actor. I love acting. I caught the acting bug in high school. And I'm sure you guys have know To Kill a Mockingbird. I played Bob Ewell. And ever since then I wanted to become an actor. I took a few years off, 20 or so, to have a life and take care of my daughter, take care of my family that I was then doing. Time has passed, and I believe some of those, through that time, I've had some life experiences that have really help and make me a better actor than I would have been when I was 19, at least for me personally. I just recently moved to the Boston area in April of 2013, and I'm really excited about what I see going on in Boston. I like to see, to me I see Boston right now as not only the Hollywood East, but a Hollywood East 1920s. It's got a hold of the movie making industry, but it's still young, and it's getting very explosive. So I really like that. I really like being here in this time, and I see some positive things happening for me, but also not just for me, but for everybody else involved in the movie making industry. So what has happened to me in my life to lead me to what I'm doing today? I remember with my daughter, I would always do the movie trailers. I'd copy them, and I just have fun with my daughter. So that's, kind of, maybe I should get into that. So that's one of the reasons also I wanted to become an actor. But again, I've done some different roles. I've done some roles that have made me 65. I've done some that have made me younger. Hard to believe I have a 21-year-old daughter. So what are the life experiences that have shaped me into the actor that I am today? As I mentioned before, my family's escaped from communist Romania. And what has that done? That showed me, actually more I learned from my dad, that when you're told you can't do it, yes you can. My dad was told, no, you can't escape communist Romania, they'll catch you, they'll kill you. They did catch us, they didn't kill us, some other things intervened. So never give up on what you want to do. Had a bad childhood, unfortunately. I was homeless as a teenager. And being that young, you obviously think, no, you can survive anything. And yeah, I did survive it. I had that fight in me that I was not going to give up. And I learned to survive from day to day. And I believe that's how we need to take the acting world. We're going to have thousands of auditions. We're not going to get all the jobs. There's just the next one. You'll live day to day for that one. The last one I'm going to mention, and it's the closest one to me, is the death of my son Elijah. He died 2005 from a neural tube defect called anencephaly. Long story short, when a woman doesn't have enough folic acid in her system before she gets pregnant, folic acid is the enzyme that is creates pretty much everything, helps the cells divide and everything else. Long story short, he was born without a skull. That, for me, what I learned out of that, even though it was something very tragic, I learned that you can't let things like that, anything, keep you down, keep you in a funk. I love my son, but there's still my daughter there, and I had to live for her. I also had to live for myself, besides my daughter, and everybody else that was around me. All these lessons have taught me that I don't just belong to myself. We're not here on this earth just for ourselves. Sometimes we get into that selfish atmosphere, that selfish lifestyle. But remember, there are other people that rely on you in your personal life, at work, in the acting world, the acting industry, and that is why I love what I do, because I get to give a little bit of myself. While I believe that's a little bit of me, and if you want to get to know me more, look at my press kit. I'm on Twitter, surprisingly. I am on LinkedIn, Facebook, and I believe that's it. That's me for now. Goodbye.